Now that John Cornyn has been term limited by his own constituents, not by law, but by voters who finally said, enough. The Texas Senate race moves into the next round. Ken Paxton versus James Talarico. And right away, the media playbook is already obvious. They're going to say Paxton has baggage. Well, hold on a minute. Because James Talarico doesn't just have baggage. He's got a whole airport carousel full of it. And Texans need to unpack every bag before this campaign gets wrapped in soft lighting, Bible talk, teacher talk, and working families slogans. Talarico is being packaged as the young, clean-cut, Christian-sounding former teacher who just wants to bring people together. But when you look past the campaign polish, the record tells a different story. Republicans have already started pointing to his past comments on gender, race, religion, abortion, border security, and billionaires. And even the Texas Tribune reported that GOP attacks are focused on his progressive views on race, gender, border security, and Christianity. This is where TBR News says, don't listen to the campaign costume. Listen to the quotes. He said God is non-binary, later explaining that the comment was meant to be provocative, and that his point was God is beyond gender. That may fly in a progressive seminary classroom, but Texas voters have every right to ask, is this faith or is this politics wearing a church robe? Then there's the gender issue. Fox News reported Talarico said in a Texas House education hearing that modern science recognizes many more than two biological sexes, and in fact, there are 6. He also described sex as a spectrum. That is not a side issue when the man wants to represent Texas in the United States Senate. Parents should be asking, what exactly was this former teacher teaching, defending, and normalizing? And it doesn't stop there. Talarico has used religious language to defend abortion politics, including an argument tying Mary's consent in the incarnation story to abortion policy. He also reportedly said after Roe was overturned that people with a uterus became the property of the state. Again, Texans need to ask, is he preaching the Bible or bending the Bible around Democrat platform points? On race, the Texas Tribune reported that one resurfaced 2021 post said, radicalized white men are the greatest domestic terrorist threat in our country. Fox News also reported past comments where he described racism as a virus spread by white people, whether or not they show symptoms. That's not unity talk. That's political labeling. On immigration, he tries to sound balanced. Welcome mat out front and a lock on the door. But he also supports a pathway to citizenship and has used language accusing IC of terrorizing families. So the question is simple. Does Talarico believe in real border enforcement, or does he believe in softer language for the same open border agenda? And now he's running the anti-billionaire routine. He told MSNBC, according to Fox News, that the only minority destroying this country is the billionaires, while saying people are focused on the wrong 1%. That sounds like class warfare politics dressed up as populism. So when Democrats in the media say Paxton has baggage, TBR News says, fine, let's check everybody's luggage, because Talarico's bags include God is non-binary, 6 biological sexes. gender ideology, Bible-based abortion arguments, anti-ICE language, race-based political rhetoric, anti-billionaire class warfare. A progressive record wrapped in a moderate campaign suit. That's the story. This is not just Paxton versus Talarico. This is Texas voters deciding whether they want a fighter with a controversial record or a progressive Democrat using teacher credentials, church language, and smooth campaign packaging to sell ideas that many Texans flat out reject. The media will try to unpack Paxton every day. TBR News says, good. Now let's unpack Talarico too.